to rest. Sunset can't come quickly enough.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much all we have left besides going to the moon towers. I'm not sure what's gonna happen going there after we do it though. That's probably true. But we definitely ain't gonna make tactician shorter. I mean, we could, but like, I don't know. I mean, definitely won't. Yeah, I kind of want to beat the game fully, like the whole game on the hardest mode as well. So like, I feel like tactician is kind of like our, because I think tactician is like our. Yeah, and tactician will be kind of our. Actually, it's even more difficult than that, but tactician will be like our practice mode for honor mode. Okay. Okay. Heading to camp. Camp, 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 camp. Campy camp, camp.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me. 100 years of sickness almost ended. I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
Okay. So it's not gonna go away anyway, so we're just gonna kill Ketheric.
Oakfather preserve you.
Are you in conversation?
Only by reputation. She was present when we marched against Ketheric Thorm, but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered. I led some to safety, but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt.
One or two.
No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more.
More.
Nature's tapestry
More.
is infinitely complex.
More.
I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove, Korga, the Shadow Druids. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps work to a common goal.
Is this the one he's left the grove to? What? What?
Honestly, I never thought I'd make it that far. But the Absolute is a threat
Yeah.
to all, and I promised I'd help you with your parasite. So, I'll remain with you. If you'll have me, that is.
We should say number 2, huh? I'm gonna go with 1 though, so that we do get him.
So do I. But one duty at a time.
Duty 1, duty 2, duty 3.
I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you.
What's that
But
mean?
honestly, you've surpassed even those.
Oh, okay. I thought he was
Seemed
insulting
my faith
us.
was more than well-founded. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed. Trust me, the day I no longer
been at
have
it
to
for
talk
100
about the
years.
Shadow
I'd say he's
Curse will be a
obsessed.
happy one. What would you like to know? I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than most in avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger things have most certainly happened. You're not a doppelganger, are you? Trying to study me to learn all my secrets so you can take my place? Save for me, my line perished a long time ago. They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanas as my teacher. And now I have you.
Fucking... Yeah, we're gonna burn down the grove. Are we doing bad on tactician? I'm sorry for your loss. You're better off with me anyway. You didn't answer the part about lovers. You have me. Let's not get carried away. Circumstance. Okay, so 2 or 3.
I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding.
1 or 2. Are you saying do that one?
Well, I didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape, only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social. A she-bear claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned. Right now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve.
Yeah, I know a milkman that wants to improve them. 2 druid owlbears. No, that was just a bear. You gotta be an owl bear.
I had a friend when I was young, long ago.
Oh, he had a friend when he was young, huh?
He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But eventually, I realized no one else had heard of him. It was Thaniel, of course. Nature was my very first friend. I get older, but he hasn't changed a day. I knew then that I had to be more than a companion.
He looks a little cursed now, doesn't he? A little burnt.
I had to be a protector.
No, Thaniel. No, he's like all fucking. He's all burnt and shit.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals.
Yeah,
and
once
nature.
we kill Theron. Or
I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I whittle in my spare time, and I've something of a sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I
as long as you have the
honey.
right tools. Look at number 2. Should I do 1 or 2?
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
He's a Canadian. He's a Canadian. He's a Canadian.
I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected.
A Canadian wrote that line.
Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you?
Ducks. I like ducks.
Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks.
That's so fucked up. Oh.
You are nothing if not inventive. I can only hope the foe had already expired before you began your work. Anytime.
Yeah, I just held him down, made him watch me use his entrails as my fucking. Oh my god. Oh.
Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Ketheric Thorm. We marched on Moonrise, and after much fighting, we prevailed. Even in defeat, though, Ketheric turned to Shah. Not long after we sealed him away in his tomb, the Shadow Curse took hold. No one had seen the likes of it before. No one knew how to react. Then it started to claim all those within its reach. Those who had survived the battles now fell to the shadows.
The shadows.
Became part of the shadows.
Oh shit, how much time do I got playing?
And worst of all,
12:20.
I
Okay.
lost contact with Thanya.
As soon as this is done, this conversation, I gotta stop the stream and
I
start the
wanted
stream.
to try and find him, but we couldn't stay. We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my predecessor, was seized by the curse, I had to lead the survivors to safety. That was my first day as Archdruid. An inauspicious beginning.
He's awfully sad. I'd say 3 is probably the best one here. Yeah, we'll just boost him up.
You're right. But the work is not yet done. Not while Ketheric Thorm still draws breath.
Okay. I need to stop and start the stream.